evening and welcome to another edition of Hgp Sport. For today, Thursday, April 18, I am Jaden Samuels. Thanks for joining us. Football news. Kentucky Fried Chicken teams up with the Guyana Football Federation to launch their National Under-20 Intra-Association Independence Cup. Stanford Howard reports.
The tournament, which is set to commemorate Guyana's 53rd independence anniversary, will take place in two legs. The first being the intra-association leg that will be held between the 27th of April to the 20th of May and will be followed by the inter-association, which will take place between the 31st of May to the 9th of June, with all members being able to participate. To be eligible for the tournament, persons would have to be born after the 1st of January 1999. Technical Director of GFF Ian Greenwood touched on how such a tournament would help to foster the Federation's plan to improve football in Guyana. He also placed emphasis on Jamaica and how much attention is given in football to this age group.
In competitive football, under 13, under 15, under 17, under 20 and leading up into senior football. So it's another great step to ensure that our players are working towards the key targets of 10,000 hours of deliberate practice, which is spread across games and training. The national competition is going to be bringing out the best players at this age group, some of the players that we may not have seen before from some of the outlying regions. When it comes to the final stages, we'll be able to see the best players from the communities across. In terms of player development, we'll be looking to recruit players for as Deborah mentioned, the upcoming under-23 qualifiers for the Olympics.
Greenwood added that the Federation knows they have a lot of key players in the senior side already, which will be a part of the Olympic squad, while this tournament will be used to scout other players who have not yet had the opportunity to play at the Elite League. President of the GFF, Wayne Ford, noted that their specific responsibility as the governing body for football is to grow and develop the game.
In many ways, almost neglected level. Not for the lack of effort, I may add, from our administration. We've been working desperately over the past 3 years to find a partnership, a format and a structure to develop that age group. It is only timely that we are just about to start our preparation for the Olympic qualifier, and we're going to be putting on the field hundreds of players that are going to be eligible to complement that selection.
Speaking at the launch, KFC training manager Miss Carissa Brampasad added that her franchise is proud to be teaming up with the GFF to host such a tournament.
We knew we had to come on board and support these talented young people. I'm certain that many of them have dreams of becoming world-class footballers and probably look up to some of the greats like Pele, Maradona, Messi, my favorites Beckham and Zidane. This tournament will see the involvement of GFF's 9 regional member associations. I'm told that's about 102 clubs. So just think of all the young lives being touched. The KFC family is very passionate about supporting initiatives aimed at developing our young people and helping them to become well-rounded, productive members of society.
The tournament will see the first place winner walking away with $500,000 Guyana, second place $300,000 Guyana, and third place $200,000 Guyana, along with trophies. For Hgp Sport, I am Stanford Howard.
On Wednesday, the draw for the preliminary round of the CONCACAF Men's Olympic Qualifying Championship took place, revealing the 4 groups in the Caribbean draw. The initial round of the qualifying in the Caribbean phase will take place from July 17 to 21 across 4 different venues. Upon the completion of round-robin play, the group winners will advance to a final play-in match, with the 2 winners of each play-in match advancing to the CONCACAF Men's Olympic Qualifying Championship. The winners of the 3 series scheduled to take place during the first 3 weeks of July will also advance to the CONCACAF Men's Olympic Qualifying Championship. Let's turn our attention to some cricket news. Chennai Super Kings, after playing 9 games and losing just 2, is leading the standings in this year's IPL so far with 14 points at the end of match 34. Let's take a look. Super Kings, after playing 9 games and losing just 2, is leading the standings in this year's IPL after some outstanding performances. Mumbai Indians, after beating Delhi Capitals today by 40 runs, have moved up to second on the chart with 12 points from their 9 matches, while the capital remains on 10 from 9 matches. Also on 10 points from 9 matches, Kings 11 Punjab will be looking to up the tempo as the tournament continues. This year was definitely not a good outing, especially for Royal Challengers Bangalore, winning only 1 out of their 8 games so far, while Rajasthan Royals are also not having a good season, winning 2 and losing 6 matches to be on 4 points. Risbah Pant, 78 of 27 balls, playing for Delhi Capitals. Sanju Samsung, 102 of 55 balls for Rajasthan Royals, and Johnny Bairstow, 114 of 57 balls for Sunrisers Hyderabad. Mahendra Singh Dhoni, 75 runs from 46 balls, and Andre Russell, 48 of 13, are the top 5 performances so far in this year's IPL. Ramnara Sarwan, former West Indies batsman, has been selected to mentor the Caribbean side ahead of the upcoming Tri-Nation One-Day International Series against Bangladesh. Samuel Gillis tells us more.
After a 13-year-long international career, Sarwan retired in 2016 and has been residing in Florida, but now he has joined the West Indies in an ongoing week-long training camp in Barbados ahead of next month's trip to Ireland. The former West Indies cricketer was chosen specifically to work with the batsmen. The offer was made by CWI's director, Jimmy Adams. Sarwan said, "I have come here to act as kind of a mentor to the players and try my best to assist them in any technical way and with any shortcomings where I think they can improve, and to offer as much help to the head coach, Floyd Reefer, and his coaching staff." He spent time on Tuesday with batsmen Darren Bravo and Shane Hope on the second day of the team's training camp as his focus pivots on strike rotation. He promises to also help the men to get a better understanding of how to finish games and get their mindset right and how to approach batting first. For Hgp Sport, I am Samuel Gillis.
In Bartica, as the engines continue to be fine-tuned for the Easter Regatta at Bartica on Sunday, the business community is also revving up support to ensure that the 2019 edition of the sporting event is a resounding success. Here is that story. While the Easter Regatta is well noted for boat racing specifically, over the years the event has grown into one of Guyana's most anticipated sporting events. It is against this backdrop that the Mayor and Town Council is beefing up the program to boost the event as they commit to enhancing Bartica's sports tourism package, which goes hand in hand with the Easter weekend. As it relates to the sponsorship for this year's event, no complaints were recorded, with Ansa McCall on Wednesday presenting a check and the Bartica Business Development Association donating $500,000 to this weekend's event. Jaden Samuels, Hgp Sport. That concludes our cast for this evening. Have a good weekend, and remember, it's yes to sport, yes to life, and no to drugs. Good night.